Welcome back to the Nick and Alan Show, folks. We're still here in this shitty shithole of a village.
I'm working on it.
We can say shithole now. It's okay. President approves.
President approves.
Who's that fucking old man again? Oh, it's you, Randy.
Like we ever need approval from anybody.
You've really done it this time.
All right.
Yeah, but now it's got to protect the whole world, old man. You can't keep it to yourself.
The monsters started attacking the village.
Hey,
Or
how much do you think I could get for this? You just start shoving the sword at him.
He'll just bring more monsters.
More monsters?
Get out of here!
the question here: did the monsters appear because you removed the sword,
Lady, why are you in like a fucking nightwear thing?
or was the sword removable
I don't
because
wanna
of the
do
monsters?
This, but
We
I
must
have no
ponder
choice.
this.
Like, look at the
I
one in the
banish
lower
you
right-hand
from
corner
this
there.
village.
She looks like she just crawled out of bed.
Well, this
There's a treasure chest downstairs.
really is
Take the
a
contents and be on your
shithole
way.
Trump town.
Yeah?
They're already kicking out the refugee.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! Don't use our inn. Don't use our shop.
Give me some money.
You are going to steal the 50 gold pieces that they had. You should be able to take that armor.
Yeah.
What's that kid got to say?
I don't know.
Nothing?
No, they said you could take the 50.
Yeah,
gold
they
pieces.
said go downstairs and
You
grab
didn't
the chest.
steal
Are you
it.
going somewhere? See you later.
Oh, that was real insightful, kid. What are you doing down here with the weapons? You're gonna cut your eye
I
out.
took you
Turns
in
out
as
there
a
was more than
child.
50 gold originally in that chest. That little bitch has been stealing from it for years.
God damn it.
Remember,
Hopefully that 1,000 gold pieces we left you will have you set up in your new life. 50 gold pieces? What?
after she disappeared, I did my best to raise you. But today
She just disappeared?
part ways.
Unlike Elliot, who did his best to raise you.
Uh-huh.
Get it?
Goodbye.
No.
He was going to burn you. He was going to burn you and...
I see what you're talking
Yeah, like-
about. Actually, you know what? I might want to check my equipment real quick here before I leave the village, because you can actually buy shit before you leave here.
But why would you want to buy shit? Couldn't you just find that in the wild?
Okay, so I got 2 candy, and that's it looks like.
Is candy essentially like potions?
Yes.
Oh, hey, who's that? Go talk to her. Not that guy.
Oh, yeah, this is the bar.
Talk to her. What's her name? Get her number.
No.
Ask her what she's doing later. Let her know that you kill monsters as a hobby.
I think that's what's getting me banished in the first place, Mr. Nick.
Hey, you know how your sword's all rusty? Go see if she's willing to polish your sword.
Said I had to. When you're done, get out of here. Welcome.
Ah.
What'll it be?
Welcome! You need to get the fuck out of town. I've got money. Welcome, friend. What can I do for you? Overalls.
I really appreciate the customer service voice kicking in there, like purely out of reflex, I'm sure.
Okay, so...
Purely out of...
gonna get
On
me
occasion,
some
I
of
tell
that
people to
orb.
have a great day,
I
just
need
like
to
I'm at
check.
work.
Armor before.
I need to check and make sure if I actually have armor.
You got overalls.
Okay, so yeah, I got overalls,
Yeah, see, if you had
So I
bought
don't
another
have
set
a
of
bandana.
overalls, you would have looked really fucking stupid.
so I need a
Only
bandana.
I would have mocked the fucking shit out of you, Alan.
You usually do.
Anything else?
You have to.
What color's your
equip
bandana?
armor before
What you
the
claiming? West side, east side?
Green.
Green?
I don't know. Yes, that's the best one. Which side are you part of? Green.
No, that's blue. Well, teal?
I don't fucking know.
Is it actually... It doesn't...
I called out a color. That's all I did. I didn't base it off of anything.
I know this is based on an older game, but I'm a little bit sad that it didn't actually change the color of the bandana that you're wearing.
Do you
Yeah, me
have
too.
everything you need?
The fact that
Yeah.
it's still red. So you're like one of those kids that's like got a mother on the east side and a father on the west side.
To the
So
east
you carry
side.
2 rags and flippy flop depending on which street you on. I see how you play, kid.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Only if he sells that sword.
Move on up.
The cat and travel.
Oh, okay, so he's just a really buff guy then.
The Cannon Travel Brothers? We're just 2 brothers and we travel with a cannon.
So the actual, like, sprite for this guy made him look like a fucking, oh god. Like a little gnome or something like that. But apparently he's just a really buff geek.
He's a really short jack dude.
Yeah.
He does not skip on day, that's for sure.
Oh god, no.
So is this the way they do, like, fast travel in this? Is you travel by cannon?
Yep. Boom!
NRA approved.
It used to be mode 7 for this part.
Mode 7?
Yeah, so, okay, it skips apparently now. It used to go to the overhead, like, view of the entire map, and it would go, and you would be, like, spinning in the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what kind of thing you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. Yeah, now it just loads right to it.
Yep.
It's what used to essentially pass for load screens when you were still using ROM cartridges, because you still had to load stuff into memory, so they weren't super long. You just had to have a transition screen of some sort.
Oh, wait, no. Wait. Where's
That's
the... Ow.
Die, bunny fuck! Look at me! I'm cute and adorable! Oh no! I've been stabbed!
Fuck you.
Oh hey, it's a new creature type.
I remember the plants. Okay, so...
Lollybuds.
That's Neko.
That'll get you in prison.
What? Oh, okay. No.
It's Lulu Bud.
No, I got it. I fucking got it.
Yeah. Mosquito bites.
Okay, so the Water Palace is actually north.
Water Palace.
Yep, that's where we're going.
Is that where they're into water sports?
I'd rather not find out.
Speaking of which, me and Chris have a running thing right now. Would you rather be hit in the face with a water balloon full of marinara sauce or urine?
Marinara sauce.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's usually what we're getting from most people. We do have a friend of ours, though, who's like, I have no feelings either way on this. And it's like, how do you not, of all the things in the world that you should have no feelings on, this ain't one of them. You should have... And then other people bring up the question of, is it a specific person's piss? That kind of thing. There's a lot of variables, but...
Hey, where do I find Luca?
Luca Brasio sleeps with the fishes.
Mind your manners.
Godfather reference right there. Anybody who doesn't know who Luca Brasi is.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome.
Guy who actually played Luca Brasi in the movie was in fact an actual enforcer for the Gambino crime family who was wanted on like 17 counts of arson.
Oh,
He burned places from
you're
people
the
who
one
didn't pay up.
found the mana sword.
So that's cool.
Fascinating.
You're talking?
What?
Luca,
What?
monsters have started invading villages. This young boy just fought
Yeah,
one
no,
himself.
we already know this plot.
You underestimate
Yeah, pretty
my
much.
intelligence.
I do underestimate your intelligence. It's not because you're a girl, but because you're wearing a really stupid hat.
Mana grows
Is that even a hat?
everywhere.
I think that's her hair.
brown.
This child was able to
Yeah, I
take
think,
the
I think her
sword
hair's
for
there.
a place of rest.
Well, no, it's got a veil thing in the back,
His
too.
action
Yeah.
the balance of
Either way, it
mana
is not on
shift.
fleek. It is not
Beasts
on
are now
point, as they
rampaging
say.
across the land again.
You are not fire. I mean, it is the water temple, so it would be understandable that you are not fire. Especially because we hate fire and poison.
I hate the actual boss for this area.
Their orbs. You can reform
Mind you, that's not until much
with
later.
mana power.
You gotta defeat monsters and tame their orbs. It's like, yeah, I've been chopping nuts off since I was a kid. Hasn't done me anything till this point.
There
It's
are
like, no,
more
they're
orbs.
Wrong,
secret
wrong
magic.
orbs.
Ma-
Wrong orb.
mana
You
testicles,
must-
as Ted would call them.
Ted.
Fucking
Fucking
Ted.
Good old Ted.
See, look, there's one right up there.
I want you to keep
Yeah,
an
it's a
eye
mana
on
seed.
Empire.
That's a mana seed.
Definitely a nut.
Like the one
Yeah, I was gonna
that
say,
was
that's a
the
mana
word in that
nut.
fairy tale?
This is no fairy tale. We're talking about the real man
I'm-
fortress.
I'm pretty
And
sure
the
this is a
empire
fairy
that
tale.
wants its power.
The
This ain't
Empire
real.
will try
Or
to
did this
protect
really
the
happen and
Empire.
somebody saw into an alternate dimension where it occurred and then wrote it all down and decided, this would make a great fucking video game.
I like to just assume multi-universe theory that all video games take place somewhere.
Did you ever see that old episode of Darkwing Duck where they found out that all of Darkwing Duck was actually like somebody was monitoring the Darkwing Duck universe and selling it as a kid show in an alternate reality?
That sounds familiar.
And it was the actual guy who created Darkwing Duck.
Dwarves are known for their weapon making.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. It implied that all the Disney stuff is actually real and just from a different dimension. And somebody had a helmet that let him see that shit.
Yeah.
Is this guy still talking about swords and shit?
Yeah, he's basically pointing me towards the dwarf area.
He really likes this.
I wasn't paying attention to a fucking word he said, but I'm willing to bet it was level up, level the sword, kill monsters, go here. Did I get that right?
Well, I'm sorry, what was your explanation? I wasn't paying attention.
God damn it. I'm glad this thing has subtitles, though, so the people at home can actually pay attention to what I'm not paying attention to.
Yeah. Look, if you're watching this video because you're really interested in the plot of Secret of Mana, probably found the wrong video.
Built the world.
You probably did.
There's a number of the single player videos
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah, or you know what? Spend unfortunately sizable amount of money it takes to buy it yourself.
$40 at the moment of this recording.
Yeah, which is a bit high from what I understand, given the level of remastery they actually put into it. But you know, whatever.
I don't know. It actually looks pretty much exactly the same as when I bought the Final Fantasy IV remake for DS, and it's the exact same price.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. They're not going to actually make these unless they can make money off of them. So it's the price you pay.
Still waiting on my Chrono Trigger remake, Square.
Yeah, we know for a fact the guy who made Chrono Trigger wants to do one.
God, it'd be so good.
Yeah, I might actually play it then.
You haven't played Chrono Trigger?
Nope.
Hey, folks, leave a comment down below if Eric should be beaten with a sack of old potatoes.
The more likes, the more strikes.
The more likes, the more strikes. If you subscribe, I will seriously hit him with a brick until his retina detaches.
Hey, I need those.
We'll get you glasses. They won't be prescription or anything. They're just going to be empty frames. But
I was gonna be like, oh wow, Nick's really nice. Gonna hit me over the head with a sack of old potatoes, you know. So it makes a big mess, but it doesn't leave a mark. But no, then it's just subscribe and I'll hit him with a
straight
brick.
to brick. As a friend of mine pointed out the other day, I go from 0 to 100. There's no middle ground.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, you got to get the power of that seed. There's a lot of power in seed.
Take this spear I imbued with holy water.
Hey, I get a spear now.
Oh. Wait, so you get a second weapon almost right off the go? That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, they have to.
Do they have like different attack speeds and power, or even like even different
There's different shit.
like attack arcs?
Take Gemma's advice
Yeah.
and head to Gaia's navel.
Like swords slash,
There you can find
spears
the underground
poke.
palace.
Okay, so head to Guy's navel.
To reach Gaia's navel,
Yeah.
head south through the kingdom of Pandora.
Are you
That's
doing?
right.
Are you like doing belly shots or something? You got to go to this guy's navel and do some tequila hits.
You
That'll
know
give
what-
you the confidence to save the world.
You know what I have to say about that, Mr. Nick.
No, I'm not psychic.
Shot, 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 shot.
I was hoping that's where you were going with that.
Of course. So yeah, now I actually have 2 weapons here. Like that.
Ooh.
And it's actually more attack power. Until I can get my sword forged.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. You
Oh,
see-
that's got a. I was
Oh.
expecting it to have a very narrow, straightforward attack that was like a longer distance, but that is a big ass arc.
Yes.
It is definitely slower though. It looks like.
Yes. But the reason that they give you 2 weapons before you even get to the next area is because by the time you pick up your first ally, you have to have a weapon for him.
Ah.
Yeah, you see?
So then you got to decide. It's like, hey, I got this sword and I got this spear. This sword has brought me absolutely nothing but trouble and got me kicked out of my homeland. So here you go. You take this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now you can be the asshole that nobody likes.
Where are you?
I'm just
There
some
you
dude
are.
with a fucking spear. Get him. Yeah. Do those flowers actually like... Speaking of adorable things to kill,
Oh, everything in this is fucking adorable.
just a giant heart-covered penis tip running around the fucking woods.
Suck it.
So this came out in '93. That's when Doom came out, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So like, this game has you killing all these adorable things with melee weapon, and Doom is kind of the polar opposite
Yeah, killing the ugliest shit you can possibly imagine.
with a fucking shotgun.
With a shotgun. And or pistol and or chainsaw.
Oh, that was a fun childhood
God damn it.
game.
I believe when most people think of quote-unquote Doom guy, the first thing they think of is the chainsaw, in fact. Even though you don't start with the chainsaw, I believe.
No.
That's right.
You had
start
that
with
like
the shotgun.
no, you start with the pistol and that ring on your finger as your melee weapon.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Does that thing heal itself? What a douche. What was it?
Yep. It was using a skill and you can't actually do anything to it. Although if you do strike it while it is casting a skill, it'll take the damage immediately after the skill thing is actually done, the animation.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was a fun little thing with the actual 2D version of this, and I'm actually glad they kept it in.
One of the things people were actually mentioned that they were happy with this game is that some of the kind of wonky hit detection got left in because it makes it feel more authentic to what they remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Which I think was one of the things that you were hoping that they fixed a little. But at the same time, I mean, at least they have omnidirectional attacking now instead of
Yes.
cardinal
So I
direction.
wonder if I can. I can't remember if I can actually. No, okay, I can't charge it yet.
No, it's only a level 1.
Well, I have to get to level 1 with this weapon before I can start
Yeah.
charging.
Because you have like a skill rating for how well you can use it.
Yes.
You need some experience with your spear before you start really thrusting it at just anything.
I got 2 with 1 blow.
Hey, there you go.
And here we go.
Keep it coming.
Fucking oh shit!
Bam! That didn't do all that much more damage.
Nope. Well, it's a level 1 skill. What do you expect?
More damage than a regular attack. I mean, 2 more points for the extra energy required. No, that's not bad. It's not great.
All right.
Hey, what's this village?
It's Pandora.
Oh, sweet. We'll look at this place on the next episode of the Nick and Alan Show.
Yeah! I'm still playing games.
Playing games?
I just hope this place isn't a bunch of assholes that kick us out like the last place.
No.
Oh, yeah. Just
We-
let them know you have money.
We should be fine.
People
This
like you if
guy's
you
a
say you have money.
pedophile!
What? He enjoys walking. You know, pedo? Yeah, you get the joke.